Hey, 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 how are you doing on this wonderful Thursday? I have to make sure that I'm together on my dates because it's been a long month already. So, guys, you know what to do as you're coming in. Let me know who you are and where you're from, and go ahead and share for me. For all of you that know me and know how I work, again, go ahead and share. And for those that are coming in that are new, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Valerie Rebus. I am the manager designer for Royale Classy Creations. And not only do we service you for your event needs, but we also service you for your empowerment needs as women. And right now in this season, we are working on our women's empowerment retreat that is coming up in February. It is the 10th through the 12th. It's going to be um, held at Lake Geneva, Wisconsin at the Abbey Resort and Spa. And we would absolutely love to see you all in the room. Yes, again, I am Valerie Rivas with Royale Classic Creations, and we are empowering women in this season. Okay, so again, guys, as you're coming in, let me know who you are, where you're from, and go ahead and share for me. Okay, all right, so I am going to go ahead and get started. But before I get started, I want to do this. I want to let you see what we do when we empower women. We not only have these events, but we make sure that we are continuing to work with these people, these amazing women. We continue to walk beside them on their journey um, through love, through faith. We are continuing to be that support system that they need. So when we say empowered women, empower women, we absolutely mean that. So, what I want to do right now is let you see what someone has said that has attended our events. Actually, I have maybe two videos here. I'm going to show one now and then we'll show another one later.
As someone who has joined a Royal Classy Creations women's empowerment group, I can tell you one takeaway that I have from every single one of these events is that I've been able to connect with like-minded individuals who see things as I do and be able to connect with them and talk with them on a spiritual and mindful way that I haven't been able to do with other individuals at other events. We are able to sit down, talk, laugh, and even cry at these events because it is so meaningful. The stories that you hear, hearing from other moms and entrepreneurs, it is truly a blessing. And you take away something every time from someone else's story. And I've taken away every single time that no matter what brings me down, I can stand right back up, and I'm going to have a group of women there with me to support me and be there with me. And I've had just that at every single event that I've gone to. I have met more women, and every time I know that next to me, on my shoulders, on either side, whether they're with me physically or spiritually, when I call upon these women, they have been there for me moving forward each and every day. And I'm blessed to be at every single Royal Classy Creations Women's Empowerment event. And you should be at one as well. So if you haven't been to one, please come and join. You may take away something unexpected.
Guys, this is the reason that we continue doing what we do. It's not because we're trying to, get accolades or we're trying to be bigger than anything. We are just trying to go out and speak to women that are going through the same things that we are going through or have been through and have come out of. And we want to make sure that these women don't have to deal with the same things that we had to deal with alone. Alone. That's the biggest takeaway, is that they're not doing it alone. Because we have, come on, now you have been in situations where you have been through all of that by yourself. And we want to make sure that you're not doing that anymore. Because here's the thing, when you have a group of women that are working together and they all come together on the same accord, amazing things happen. Amazing things happen. And that's what we want for each and every one of these events. Guys, again, as you're coming in, let me know who you are, where you're from, and go ahead and share. And please let me know if you can hear me. Okay. So we want to make sure that we are reaching these women on a different level, because we've all been through some things. We've all had some traumatic experiences in our lives, right? So we want to make sure that we are walking this journey together, because when we walk it together, we can heal quicker, we can heal faster, we can learn the healing process and work together in that process. So again, guys, as you're coming in, let me know who you are, where you're from, and go ahead and share for me. Also, if you are watching the replay, please let us know that you're watching by commenting or posting hashtag replay, because we're really excited to know that people are actually watching the videos. So I put a post up yesterday, and in that post it said that if you continue to cover a wound up, it delays the healing process. So let's think about that for a minute. So when you were a kid and you went out and you got a little boo-boo, and you came in the house and mom would kiss your boo-boo, and she would wipe it up and clean it up with some solution or some soap and water, and then she would put a band-aid over it. Well, you couldn't keep that band-aid on for long, right? Because mom would always say, you got to take that band-aid off so it can get some air so it can start to heal. Okay? So anytime you've had a wound, mom or grandma would say, okay, you got to take the band-aid off. Now we put it on there, for a little while so we could kind of, control the, because you were going outside, you're going in the elements, you're going to be out there, you're running around in the dirt. You might get some dirt in it, might, get infected or whatever. But once you have, had that wound a little while, it's time to take that band-aid off. Why? Because the air, it needs to get some air. It needs to breathe in order for it to begin healing. So what am I saying? When you've had a traumatic experience in your life, when you've gone through, some things that you have some pain from, there's some things that you haven't forgiven people for because they have done some things to you. When you have those things going on and you bottle that up and you push that deep down inside and you cover it up, because you're covering up with, the smiles that you put on, you're covering up the pain by, just getting all dressed up, and you got on designer clothes and everything on the outside looks good. You have covered up all this pain on the inside, but you still have that wound that has not healed. It hasn't healed because you've avoided it, you pushed it down, you just pushed it away. I'm not going to deal with it, I'm just going to push it away. Well, because you've done that, you've kept that Band-Aid on too long. It's time for that Band-Aid to come off. And we want to make sure that as women, we walk alongside you when you take that Band-Aid off and go through that healing process. We want to go through that healing process with you. So make sure you join us. Please join us as we continue our journey to empower women with our very first healing retreat. I am super excited about this because I know the power of healing. I know that you will find your power and you will get your voice back. Please join us. We cannot wait to have you all there. I am going to make sure that I put this in the comments so you guys can go ahead and get registered. Um, Again, this retreat is going to be hosted in Lake Geneva at the Abbey Resort, February 10th through 12th. Come on out and join us. We are going to have an amazing time in healing. Okay. So I wanted to just share one more video with you of another young lady that joined us for one of our events. And it was her first time coming out. But in that first time coming out, she experienced something absolutely amazing. But I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm going to let her tell you about it. So take a minute and watch this video.
Hello, my name is Candace Belsky. I wanted to share with you my experience attending one of Valerie's events. It was back in August, and it was the Women's Empowering Lemonade Brunch. I enjoyed myself immensely. I had so much fun meeting so many wonderful women, and I felt so warm and welcome from each and every one of them. I can't even tell you how much fun it is to get together and learn from other women and share stories and just support one another. It's a blast.
So, yes, guys, yes. So, this was her very first event, and she absolutely enjoyed herself. As a matter of fact, she enjoyed herself so much that she asked me if she could help me with more events because she said it was important for these events to continue moving forward. So, that's what we're doing. So, guys, as you're watching the replay, go ahead and share it with your friends and family. Grab your girlfriends and come on out and join us for the Women's Empowerment Healing Retreat, February 10th through 12th. We cannot wait to see you in the room. Okay. And as always, you know, I don't keep you long. I'm going to let you go. So be royale, be classy, and be creative. I will talk to you soon.